Great fucking call.
Love the work by the running back on that drop play. He sold like he was going to be pass blocking. At the last second, got the handoff, and right away put his foot in the ground to get upfield.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. With the catch, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
I got caught on the switch.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
So now it's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on second and 10.
Oh, tight end screen. Nice call.
It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there.
I've never seen a tight end screen like that.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Normally I'm looking at the guy that's in the backfield that's running that little wheel out there. Definitely not looking for a tight end.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play.
I hate people that accept that shit.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third down play from the gun. He'll take the deep shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going to the running game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime.
2 guys at the same time.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Let's see what the Robo's offense has in store. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th down.
It amazes me.
I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays.
Some of these guys get away with some of the shit that they do.
On second down. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends,
he's the Penn State guy, right?
Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
He's Kansas this year, right?
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
Oh, really?
From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
He keeps out-throwing his guy. Like, this guy's got a cannon. Well, Oh.
Guys, we'll have
I was going to say, holy shit, he's fucking all 3 of my picks that were deep. He overthrew every guy by at least 10 yards.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Absolutely.
I read that totally wrong.
His defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You gotta love that on defense. One of the
I
most
thought
critical statistics out
that
there is
corner was blitzing.
How do you
The way he was up to the line of scrimmage.
Keeping drives alive. Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He'll field the punt.
Oh, nice block.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
I love these Colorado
Level
uniforms.
of college football. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle.
Shit, nobody.
Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight
What?
end.
Oh, my gosh.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I was so confused at that point.
Just like that, a hat-trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Great call. Great call.
And they take it in for
I didn't see nothing.
He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you just have to shake.
I'm on a mission to get Pitt next season, so in next version's game.
Ready to try the play
I don't.
after.
For next year? You know what? I don't know.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So
I just don't want them to take a quarterback. Like,
he got into the house for the 6 to finish it.
I know, but I didn't think they were drafting Kenny Pickett either. So, yeah. I want Will Howard to be the starting quarterback. Yeah. I want Will Howard to be the starting quarterback. More than anything.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
So, if they take anything, I would like them to, honestly, I'd like to take Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon, and use him as a wide receiver in the NFL. That's what I want to see.
Just as he released it on 1st down, he just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on
him. I'm
so you can
not a huge fan of Makai Lemon.
Physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
I don't know if they're super sold on Freiermuth. They got Washington yet to, try to get re-signed.
Rushes on him, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, that's my point, is if anybody goes anywhere, it's going to be Freiermuth.
We cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Well, he's only signed through next season. So,
on 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down.
I like Boston better than I like Lemon.
Job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Yeah, but Pittman moves into your slot if you get somebody like Boston. And Pittman's way better in the slot than he is on the outside. Pittman's going to do way more for you if you move him around as opposed.
They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
And that's why I like, especially after Pittman, us getting Pittman, I really like Boston at that point.
To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always
that kid's pretty good.
Ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down.
But I don't think he's a 1st-round pick.
The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to him on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, but then you get too many slot guys. You know what I mean? Like,
he just pushes the pile
because he's only what, 6 foot. He's not super tall. Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49.
But that will change as we go on here.
Snagged in the middle. It's Buckley. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage.
But everybody now is talking about what do you call it? The guard from Penn State. I'm like, we just got the guy from Dallas. Yeah.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout.
What the fuck is that?
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first goal.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he completes it for the first down.
The Lobos will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Didn't even know how to defend that.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action.
That was fucking insane.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Maybe you should throw more passes like that because he's super accurate.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout.
I'd have declined it.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone.
Fucking catch it, you dumbass! Oh my God!
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Fucking big dumb motherfucker.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
That's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
La Playa awaits.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that.
All of a sudden, your defense is fucking outstanding.
The last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
This offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Seriously?
It's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The kick is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Very little will make a
Unfucking believable.
like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line.
So one thing I can say about this team, they're good tacklers.
Yeah, and listen,
They're not, like,
you got to put the drive together.
they're slow, but if they get their paws on you, they're tackling.
Get down there, focus on execution, and getting 6 points.
It's about the only thing this defense got going.
Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He tries to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Goodness gracious.
One of the biggest reasons
These quarterbacks are fucking horrible.
Is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going.
That was overthrown by 10 yards.
Not throwing a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
That's reeled in. It's Buckley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Coming up, 4th down.
Oh.
And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is on its way. And they'll mark this one.
Everybody run.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to
He caught that?
How much do they trust their quarterback?
Wow. 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 Holy shit.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. Quick step and go. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor
Really?
always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Wow.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Dupree. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
I don't know how he caught that ball. I'm with you. Like, that ball was coming out when he was on the ground.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
She's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead's extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter.
I scored 3 fucking points in the second.
You've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants a big play here late. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And with the game all but decided, this
good game.
Quarterback will take a knee.
Hello? Nothing? What is the text message I was playing? What's up?